everything, there is a season. And as we get deeper into the winter, there's a very sweet reason to get out into the woods. Newswatch reporter Mike Teeney visited Blossom Hill Farms in Victor today to see the start of maple syrup season.
Well, everything like sugar.
And if you have the determination and some maple trees around, you could harvest sugar yourself. Daryl Fisher, who runs Blossom Hill Farm in Victor, does just that. And after 8 years of experience and watching the weather, he decided it was time to tap his maples.
Well, we're taking a gamble on tapping a little early this year. Looks like January is going to be mild, so we're going to see if we can get some sugar going. We've started doing a little bit early with some of our lines. The last couple years have had pretty good success with it. We've had a little bit milder winters.
Daryl hopes to tap around 500 maples this year. In the maple biz, that's considered a large hobby size. Out of those 500 trees, he'll get several thousand gallons of raw sap. And it takes 80 to 100 gallons of raw sap to get 1 gallon of syrup.
Yeah, so it's going to come out of this tree as raw sap at about 98 to 99% just water, the other part sugars and some tree minerals. We're going to concentrate it down at the sap house before we send it to the boiler, so we'll run it into the boiler at about 5%. And your sugar is measured in bricks, so we're going to finish out at 67 bricks. The easiest way to understand it is kind of figure it as a percentage. So we're going to be roughly 67% sugar.
Once the trees are tapped, it's gravity's job to get the sap to the sap house.
Once we have the sap collected down there, we'll concentrate it. We're using an RO system, a reverse osmosis. And then from the sap house, we send it down to the sugar house. We're going to boil it off, which is essentially just getting rid of water and concentrating the sugars in the evaporator. And we're going to get that to where we have that 67 bricks for syrup. And then we are ready to make pancakes.
It is absolutely a family affair at Blossom Hill Farms. And with 8 years of experience and a few mistakes that have proved to be valuable lessons, they seem to have everything well under control. I could certainly imagine worse ways to spend a winter's day.
But I don't know, it's just exciting. I mean, I get to spend time up in the woods with the dogs and, harvest sugar right out of my own trees and share that with the rest of Fayette County. So,
reporting from Victor, this is Mike Teeney, Newswatch 4.
Newswatch reporter Mike Teeney plans to visit Blossom Hill Farms once they begin to process the sap to provide an update on the progress.